Baragani. Bomb Skin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bomb Skin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Gye-Nyame, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, or my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Great Kujichagulia. Great Kujichagulia to you. How y'all doing? Man, join the tribe. If you're looking for your tribe, guess what? The tribe is looking for you. Right over here, Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Come and join us. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there early in the morning. Who else out there? Who else out there? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let me know who out there. Hurry up before High Tim come. I gotta get off.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh man, welcome family, welcome. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to come to the toast with us. We are about to lift up these ancestors as we do on a daily basis, and without any further ado, let's get straight into it. But before we hit that, first off, I need to remind you, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Why you always late on that? Good God Almighty, good help us. You on your way to the and May, you was lucky. Been here too long, man. Good God Almighty. All right, of course you know this is Daily Toast, and of course it's a Heart of a Simba production. Thank you, Simba, for setting an example and being on time. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Shouts out to Dillian. Shouts out to Sister Angela. Where you been, Angela? Man, shouts out to Mama Margarita family. Let's go and get this toast up and pop it, because I don't want to waste y'all time, because y'all know, it's spring break, so I'm moving a little bit slower. We usually would be up by 5:45 trying to get the show up and running. But I'm like, no, not this week. Good Lord. All right, so we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to lift it up. Right now, I'm toasted with some Old Red. Now, I got 20 pounds. I got to go pick it up today. I got 20 pounds coming today. And I should be brewing hopefully by this weekend, sometime around there. I am experimenting on this batch,
because I am going to use, I can't remember what the seeds are called, but the seeds basically gel up. Once you put them in, it gels up, but they provide a lot of protein. So I'm going to have a bunch of my gallons. Cleve got to watch these gallons for me, but I got a bunch of gallons that's going to have the protein at the bottom, so it's going to be sucking up all that goodness, and then on top of that, it's going to be like you're going to be able to, like, it's going to be damn near a meal for, for those, like I said, I'm experimenting with it. That's experimental. I got to remember the name of the seeds. Chia? Might be chia seeds. But anyway, I got a whole bag of them, so I'm going to put that in a few gallons and see how that works out. But let's go on and do this toast. Excuse me. First off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose. Call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator and we say, here we at Gye-Nyame, we say Ashe. I don't know what your word of power is, but whatever it is, we lift up our glass and we salute and we say Ashe. Oh, you trying to get... Oh, okay. I see. Anime trying to get on her job now. Next, we're going to lift up our glass to our ancestors, lifting it up, right? But, of course, we ain't going to say Ashe yet, because what we're going to do is we're going to run down the list, so let's get it. Sister Angela says she needs some ginger. Oh, you was in Georgia, but she's back. Okay. So, here we go. I'm going to go as far as I can, and of course, I will pull out the list when I need to. I'm just trying to get it ready because eventually we're going out to the woods, family. So I'm going to be streaming live from the woods, and I want to make sure I got all of the names. Y'all ready? Here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robin the Texas, and Davis, Hunt Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Penny, Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Falar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mott, Rob, Malika Kapoor, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamai, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Deg L. Pulley and the Luxter brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Ree McDowell, John Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Prince Johnson, May Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sale, Weatherby the Farmer, Ago Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Jefferson. Oh my God. I slipped up there early in the list. Something going on. Let's see. We are at Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sale, Weatherby the Farmer, Ago Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornegger, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Elijah Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Randy Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Best, Mayor Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Maxwell, Percy. Oh, good God Almighty, I'm so ashamed. Frank Wesley Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Percy Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, Wooden Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donalds, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Rusty, Mon Aries, Jenny Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Najee Paris, Elder Basigi Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Annis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Whitney Priest, Canterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Kennedy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols. See, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. Cool, that's where it stops. For me, Arthur, boom. Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulyn Andrew Baker, Patricia Edward Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Yassine Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, X Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Ms. Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Arthur H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mandarin Cooper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Everett McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damien Top, Christina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Condup, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermate, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Love, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasandra, Nanette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bowden, Cecilia Kitty Burgess, Lucy White, Robbie Lee White, Emma Jean White, Charlton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Jesse Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster Ellis, Wester Ivy, Wester Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle. We got Sylvester Paulson, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Senior, Gladys Corporal, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, One F. Florence Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenna Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Grant Abula, Papa Al Reese, Inez Smith, George Gamble, Seniors, Joseph Gare, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Brian Reed Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny's, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Linda Shepard, Bradell Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woodfork, Francis Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Lyndon Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak. Family, we lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors, lifting them high, because we stand on their shoulders, and we've been blessed by them being active in our lives. And we want to salute them. Let me change this color real quick. Make sure we sending out the signal. We are on indigo. I like that dark blue. Let's go with that. All right, cool. So we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors, and we say, Ashe. From there, we move into the present moment. Family. We are standing on our time. This is where we are. Our ancestors control the past. We control the present. Well, I guess we can control the present. We could control the past and the future from the present moment. Family, the question is, what are you doing with the present? What are you doing with your present moment? Are you building? Are you mastering it? Because we have to fight for every inch of our space and time, because our adversary is constantly trying to take it from us. Changing history, changing the future. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing with your moments? Your power moments. This is your power moments. Right now we are on Kujichagulia. For those that don't know, today is Kujichagulia here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We don't use the so-called days of the week or the Roman and the Greek and the Nordic gods. We salute ourselves by celebrating and calling out our principles. So today is Kujichagulia. For those who are interested in learning more about that, check out our free e-course. Go to our free e-course and check it out. Right? Go and get that. Understand that if you're looking for your tribe is looking for you, and it just might be Gye-Nyame. So y'all need to come on out and check us out. Check out and, let me know what you think about the e-course. It's free. Well, anyway, lifting up this moment, family, I want each and every last one of you to open up your reticular formation. I want you to seek out Kujichagulia, because it's all around you. It's coming from within you. It's in your families. It's in your tribes. It's in your places of business. We have to start practicing and training ourselves to find our principles on a daily basis, because they're out there. Let me go on and say, so, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The Modic principle of the day is justice. Indigo is the color. I like using dark blue, but I also have what they call indigo as well. Correspondence is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. Hold on, we got some. Why were you sounding like J. Anthony Brown, African Bees this morning? Why he always somebody get that, man? Why is the Black Yoda always trying to start trouble with me? I don't do nothing. But anyway, family, we lift up our glass. We salute the power in the moment. Embrace your moment. This is your time. We're living in a new time, family. We are living in a historical time. What are you doing? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From this moment, we move forward and we move towards our future. We lift up our glass and we salute our future generations. We toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. But this is the caveat. I don't know if that's the right word to use. This is the challenge. If we don't handle our business in the present, we are giving away our future generations space and time. Understand the importance of space and time. What do I mean by space and time? Right? What I mean by space and time is this. All the time that I put into building somebody else's world, this means that there's time being taken away from my world. All the space, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual space that I allow people to encroach on our territory, is territory that my children will not be able to have and your children will not be able to have. So we got to fight not only for what we have and what our ancestors have passed to us, but we need to go on and expand that through space and time. So we lift up and we salute our children. And we salute our children by telling them we're going to handle our business and we're going to secure your space and time. Matter of fact, we're going to leave you more than we were left with. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations and we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our relations. And with that, we say Ashe. We got a special toast. We got a special toast this morning. As usual, we just added this. But this, I got this from Simba. It's like any special libations. Things that energy you want to send out to people. Is it people in your family or in our family that needs healing? Is it situations that need to be, you know what I'm saying? This is that time for that. We lifting up our glass for that special toast. Anybody? You got anything? Lift it up. Ashe. From there, family, where we go? Y'all know where we going. From here, we go to that selfish toast. This is for you. For those of you out here doing that work. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Some of us out here doing some hard work. We're doing some life-changing work. So you got to fill up your cup. So this toast is for you. What is it that you need right now to move into your greatness? What is it right now in this moment that you need to move into your greatness? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where we going? Where we going to? Do you know where you're going to? Do you know? And do you like what life is showing you? Do you know? All right, from here, family, we're going to lift up our tribe, right? And your tribe is basically your accountability group, your mastermind group, that group of individuals that help keep you in line and help, in a sense, check you when you out of line. You need to have your tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Lift up your tribe. Say your tribe out loud. Lift it up, and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room right now. I'm lifting my glass up to you, and with that we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, can't end, because this is our thing. Now it's time for the news. So let's put on the war horn. Get your thinking caps. Get your thinking caps out. That's right. We are moving towards the news. But of course, before we get to the news, I need to make sure y'all understand. All right. Because I've been talking to y'all about this e-course for years. I filmed it, you know what I'm saying, in the direction of brother Philip Shock Matthews, who put it together. You know, saying, what is Gye-Nyame? You know, talking about what is Gye-Nyame, some of the stuff we do. So what happens is that when you sign up, you get video, right? 7 days worth of videos. You get a day one. They come each and every day. So day one, we talk about unleashing the power of Nguzo Saba, using a book I penned called The Player's Pyramid. How do you unleash the power of Nguzo Saba? You know, and because I struggled with that for years, and you know, I said, "Oh, I came up with something." And it works because we got to start making our principles work. As you see, we got the days going. We got people saying the days with us. I mean, some of us take it so serious. As a matter of fact, I owe my baby. Last night I was sitting at the dinner table, and my second oldest daughter started. Well, now in this batch, you know, because I don't want none of my old daughters to get mad. Be like, she's not the second oldest. Well, right now, my older daughters are fighting about who the youngest now. You know, at one point in time, they used to fight about who the oldest, just like these two do. But in this batch of babies, my second youngest started getting on my nerves about when we going back to school. When we going back to school? When we go back to school? I said, we supposed to be going back to school. And I said, today. And my youngest looked at me and said, that's 7 push-ups. I said, for what? You said the M word. I said, what M word? Trying to get her back. She like, the M word. You know what I'm saying. I said, you know what, baby, you right. I'm going to give it to you right after I eat this food. But I forgot, and I'm going to do them this morning. But anyway, talking about unleashing the power of Nguzo Saba and having the principles present in our everyday life and finding ways to loop them into our very existence. Culture not only is about what you wear. Culture is not only about how you talk. Culture is like a blanket that protects you. It's supposed to. Your culture should help provide for you, family, and we have to bring our culture to life. Our ancestors are waiting for us. We're what's holding it back. It ain't white supremacy. It's us that's holding it back because we're not embracing the culture. We're embracing the outside, some of the outside trappings, but the inside work. And the principles help us with that, and the principles guide that. That inside work is what we need. So in day one, we talk about unleashing the power of Nguzo Saba. Day two, understanding how to use folk tales, myths, and legends. I call it folk tale for grown folks because a lot of times we overlook these stories that we think were told just for kids, for children. These folk tales were not originally created for children. These folk tales are ways of our ancestors passing down ancient wisdom so that we do not have to make mistakes. It's certain mistakes in our lives that we should not be making because our ancestors have left us basically a roadmap. All we got to do is be able to look at the myths, folk tales, and legends and get the damn lesson. Rather than getting caught up in the superpowers, or rather than getting into the argument about what happened first, or getting the dates, that's not what it's about. It's about unlocking the wisdom and then learning how to put together your folk tales so that you could pass on wisdom to your generations or to our children so that they don't have to make some of the same mistakes, because although the world is pretty much the same, it's still more lessons that we could pass down, because all of the folk tales have not been written, all of the legends have not been made, all of the myths have not been laid down. Somebody out there right now got a myth that will help keep our children from running into the same thing that we ran into that got us in the situation we in right now. And that could be you. Day 3, wisdom mining. We talk about you, of course, wisdom mining, tribal quotes, getting into talking about the use of the proverbs, which basically just like the myths and legends, proverbs and quotes, just like the myths and legends. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors crystallized that wisdom. All we got to do is be willing to do that work. You willing to do that work? You willing to build? You want to get free? Okay. Day 4, we talk about the power of libations. Talk about why we do the daily toast. Regardless of the numbers of people there, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We have to salute and celebrate our ancestors every day. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my replacement is being trained. They just don't know it yet. Well, some of them do. I don't know who's going to take over, but, you know, somebody is being trained, and somebody's going to look at it and be like, somebody got to do that. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to push it to a point to where there's enough people that see the value in what's happening so that we can find ways of better supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, one day somebody's going to be sitting in this chair and be able to really, really, really talk about our issues and talk about our what we need. You know what I'm saying? And not have to really worry about somebody firing them because they're going to work for the people. They're going to work for the tribe. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't got to never worry about eating. So they can say what needs to be said when it needs to be said. Day 5, pulling it all together. Talk about, you know, Warrior. I created a book called The Warrior's Handbook, where we took all these concepts and we pulled it all together. How do we get all of this to work together in our life? Day 6 is we talk about the power of meditation. And day 7, we talk about the 224 self-help process, where we challenge our members, where we challenge our tribe. You know what I'm saying? Can you spend 2 hours a day on developing yourself and also building something for our people? Just 2 hours a day. Because once you work it up, like you start with 2 minutes, 224, you know what I'm saying? They build up to 2 hours. Once you get to 2 hours of being able to put stuff together and put content together for yourself and for your ancestors, and researching yourself and researching your history and stuff like that, once you're able to put 2 hours in, those 2 hours are going to make it possible for you to spend 8 hours doing it. And I know this from experience. And last but not least, we talk about the 21 Day Nguzo Saba Challenge, which is basically a challenge to help people make that leap, make that jump. You know what I'm saying? Mine is extreme. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect nobody to do what I do on my 21 day challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because like a 21 day challenge would be like, boom, can I for the next 21 days not say the days of the week and just use my principles? For the next 21 days, can I keep, you know what I'm saying? I do a 21 day fast. That's me. But you could construct a 21 day challenge to move you to different levels in your life. All right, so that's enough of that. Enough of that. You go to freegnjecourse.com. You hit the email address. Y'all, those of you that know me, you already know how I'm coming, right? Not for the sensitive. Because when I fall into the zone, I'm 100% authentic. And part of my authenticity, I let some words fly. Anyway, but you still get the lesson. Leave the mess, get the message. All right, let's go into the news. Let's see what we got popping off in the news this morning. We back up on YouTube. They let us back up on YouTube, y'all. That's so nice of them. Oh. All right, family. Also, I forgot to give the Kujichagulia born, which is my day. I'm a Kuji baby. You know what I'm saying? Find out what day you was born on. You know what I'm saying? So that you can start, you know, if you don't tune in any other day, tune in on your day. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Some people tune in every day. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? If you can't make any other day, make your day. Right? Because your day of birth, because let me just break, look, just real quick. Our ancestors were so cold, right? That we was able to look at the day of the week that a child would be born on and be able to identify characteristics that were shared throughout that day. Cold-blooded. I'm talking about a science. They had a science for the day of the week that you was born. Like people had a signs and stuff. Our ancestors broke it down to the day of the week. So not only could we look at the stars, and we could tell, you know, when you was born on a Kuji, we already knew what type of baby you were. So we knew what to align you with. We knew what type of experiences to give you. This is what this stuff is for. It's not to define the individual, but it's a boom. You have these, it's a possibility that you had these proclivities. Let us expose them to this. We came together in families to protect ourselves. We came together in tribes to protect ourselves. And as we started, and I want y'all to think about this, because I already spoke about this. As we started organizing as families, into tribes. We extended our space, which gave some of us time to think. And as we brought tribes together and formed villages, we were able to extend our space and create more time for more individuals to take the culture to another level. As we brought those villages together and started forming cities, we started doing the same thing, and more people start getting more time so that we could think about the stuff that we're doing. Part of our issue is that we have allowed people to encroach on our space and time. So now, rather than our time going into building stuff for ourselves, is going into building stuff for other people. And they move in and encroach on your time. They're constantly looking for historical points to knock you off your square. They're constantly looking for economic things to knock you off your square. Hell, it done got so bad where now we don't own any of the stores in our community. At least here. You know what I'm saying? The store. What is a store? A store is a place where things of value are stored. Things that you would need. So when we go and look for survival type shit, we got to go to other people. That's not normal. That's not normal for any group. But I'm going to stop right there. Let's go. All right, to the news. Crypto is here. China creates its own digital currency, a first for a major economy. So y'all been hearing about this cryptocurrency, what is it called? What's that coin called? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and all these other coins. It has gone mainstream. China has launched its own digital currency. Not telling you to go and buy none, but I'm just letting y'all know where the world is going. Because think about it. I'm old enough to remember not having a bank card. I can remember not having an ATM. I can remember not having credit. Right? I can remember getting a check and going to the bank and taking my whole goddamn check and putting it in my pocket. I'm not the only one. Or having a nice little hiding place somewhere in the house. But now many of us don't even get checks anymore. We just get straight cash deposited in our accounts that is tracked on the cards that we use. We go to the ATM, we go to the stores, and we're all able to use this. So once again, the economy, there's change going on, and it moves kind of subtly. But a lot of us we don't want to see that, and we don't want to get ahead of it. This Bitcoin thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like this. I bought Bitcoin. I bought a little bit when it was at 3,000. I bought a little bit when it was at 10,000. Now that shit at 50,000. So whatever. I want y'all to think about it. Just when I bought it when it was at $10,000. I didn't buy no. Don't come running at me. I ain't buy a Bitcoin. I said I bought some Bitcoin. You could buy it in fractions, right? But whatever I bought, when it was at 10,000, it went up 5 times. When it was at 3,000, it went up what? Over 15 times? And I'm not buying it to do like some of these other people where you buy it and you sell it. I'm buying it and I'm holding it. It's a store of value, right? Doing the same thing with my Ethereum, doing the same thing with the Litecoin. Just buying just little small amounts of it. You know what I'm saying? Just small amounts, right? Because I understand there's a change coming. There's a change coming in the way, I believe, in the way that economics is rolling. And you can go on and you can look at some of it. Because I never thought that I would have a card in my pocket outside of a credit card where I could go and just pay for everything. Never. I go to a bank machine and get money. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but China has created theirs. United States is thinking about creating one for the United States as well. You might want to do some research on it. Now I put this on. How did this end up on my timeline? Right. So I've been having trouble putting together a trampoline for my girls. Right. And How the hell YouTube know this? How do you know this, man? They listening to everything that we do, family. So be careful what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I just threw that up there. All right. Stand your ground, Ohio. New self-defense law takes effect today. What does this mean for us? Stand your ground laws, right? Stand your ground. Okay, we won't see. We'll see how that goes. All of a sudden, cowards is gonna be brave as fuck. This thing right here. This thing right here. Us letting them develop this first. Right? Was the downfall of civilization. I'm just saying. Chinese had it. Shit. In some history, well, even some histories, we had an option to get guns too. You know why many of the advanced African cultures never wanted to use weapons like this? Because it kind of disrespects the life force. Ain't kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's like, boom, if you going to go to war, we want to be up on you. I want to see you. If I got to take your life, I want to see you. This made it possible for a coward to hide behind a tree and take somebody's life. This made it possible. Now they got it to a point where somebody could be sitting a mile away from you and blow your head off. That's where that's at now. But it is what it is. It's sort of like the money. It changed everything. Pure Cat, Amazon illegally fired outspoken employees. Somebody call him Lex Luger. He the Lex Luger of our time. Man, Amazon, listen. Anything that has to do with organizing black folks or poor folks in general, big companies are against. They do not want you to organize. This is why they don't want you to form tribes. This is why. Right? Because I want you to think about it. The best time in our history here in America, even though unions was fucked up and what let us in, is when workforce was more unionized, because more families, especially ours, were able to be catapulted into the middle class. But when the unions start falling off, and the union, because I mean unions, they play right into it with their stupidity and shit. You know what I'm saying? With this racist bullshit. Rather than uniting as workers, they united as white workers. Fuck. Keeping people out the union. You know what I'm saying? So hey. But anyway, they don't want you to unionize, because then y'all can think as a group. And then also it allows for people to know what they're getting paid for and what they're worth. So now you can't just come up in there and start making double what somebody make or a quarter more of what somebody make. The group knows what's being paid because they know the value of their labor, and they're able to take a bigger share of the profit as a group and distribute it among each other. Hold on. Shay's Rebellion was responsible for that. Division between white and black folks. Okay. There you go. That's the historian there right there. Bill Gates is the biggest private owner of farmland in the United States. Why? This is TheGuardian.com. I'm just going through and I'm just sharing some stuff so that y'all can go on and check it out. Bill Gates, damn. The vaccine, and now he owns farmland? Shit, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared here. Hold on. But that's it for the news today. I got to go and film some other videos, and I got to get over to my venture family. I want to thank you for taking the time for joining us here on Gye-Nyame Journey.media. Well, Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Gye-Nyame, G&J.media will be up and running. I just got there talking to Den TC yesterday. He blamed me for some other stuff that popped off on the site. I don't know what's going on. But, you know, we're trying to get it together. So, family, this is Brother High Tim. I want to thank y'all for your time. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We out.
Habaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Gye-Nyame, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
what's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I'm a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent. Educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. I'm going to make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. And let's build together.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is